So 4 hours every day was enough?
Yeah, 4 hours a day. I need to learn how to set these cameras. Hello guys, I'm Nemitaria Janka. I'm a blockchain developer at Fintricity, which is based in Moorgate in central London. And I've been at the company for about a year now, and I've been developing blockchain software for top companies in the oil and gas sector. So basically a blockchain is like a database which is decentralized and distributed. So by decentralized, we mean there's no central authority governing what happens in that database. And by distributed, it means copies of the database are shared between participants in the blockchain network. So whatever data is added to this database cannot be removed. So there's a concept of immutability. Time stamping, so you always know at what time what data was added, and you also know what participants in the blockchain network has added that data. The blockchain is relevant for the following purposes. So one, you have immutability.
What is immutability?
So immutability is basically you can't change what has been added to a blockchain, and you can't delete what has been added. So there's no chance for someone to cheat. So what makes up the blocks in the chain are transactions, approved transactions. So for example, you want to add data to the blockchain. That data is shared with all the parties if it's a public blockchain. And those parties have to approve that the transaction is valid. So a group of transactions make up a block. And each block is linked to the previous block. And these blocks are approved at certain time intervals. So for example, at every 10 seconds or every 5 seconds, there's a new approved block.
Okay, beautiful. Now, which industry does blockchain apply to? Which industry can use blockchain to carry out transactions?
So blockchain applies to almost every industry out there. So you can think of the health sector, where you use blockchain to share your medical records between all your doctors. So you don't need to carry your medical records by hand to every new doctor. Each of your doctors can add data to your records, since the blockchain allows you to know who has done what and at what time. It's easy to adapt to. So if you're using blockchain for your company, you want to use a private blockchain instead of the public blockchain, which people use for cryptocurrencies. So you want a private blockchain so that you don't share private records with the general public. Yes, blockchain can be helped to prevent fraud. So for example, you could link your payroll to a smart contract, which automatically calculates what each person should earn at the end of every month.
So you can avoid ghost workers, for example, or something?
Yeah, you can avoid ghost workers. So for example, you can have a proof of life system whereby each person has to verify that they are still alive before they collect what was due to them at the end of the month. So the first thing to do would be to go on YouTube and have a look at the previous conferences which have been run by Ethereum, the public blockchain. There's one called, the first one was DevCon 1, DEVCON 1 on YouTube. And you can look at the video which talks about smart contracts and how to write smart contract code. So there's a front-end plugin, a JavaScript API called Web3, which lets you interact with your smart contracts through a front-end code written on basic HTML and JavaScript.